Afflictions. Juice from the leaves is used to treat warts and snake bite, and the flower is applied to burns. This species has been used as indigenous traditional medicine in Asia for rheumatism, fractures, and other ailments. Can you eat balsam plant? It is most commonly found along waterways in very damp areas, but can grow in drier areas too. Used as food, the seedlings, young shoots, leaves, flowers are all edible with caution. They can be eaten raw or cooked. The seeds have a lovely native textures and give a nice texture and crunch to salads. Balsam flower is also known as touch me not. You will know the reason later. This beautiful flower comes in different vibrant colors that attract many beneficial insects, including the hummingbird moth. Coming from Southeast Asia, this flower is one of the heat-tolerant flowers. How to grow balsam flower? The balsam flower is a heat-loving plant in central Texas. Direct sow the seeds as soon as all danger of frost is past. Make sure to amend the soil with the compost for good drainage. Since balsam seeds are fast to germinate, it is not necessary to start them indoors. Also, balsam is delicate that does not tolerate transplanting. Space the plants a foot apart for better air circulation. How to care for balsam flower? This flower is very easy to grow and does not require a lot of care. Give it occasional watering and it will do just fine. It loves the heat and blooms prolifically in the peak of summer. It grows well in both sun and part sun locations. You absolutely can grow balsam plant in containers. Make sure it is at least 1/2 gallon big and drains well. Also water regularly as container soil dries faster than in-ground soil. The balsam plant is herbaceous annual. It thrives in the hot season and dies with the first frost. However, it readily reseeds itself, which may make it invasive. Balsam flower does not emit a noticeable scent. When you squash the plant, you may smell a woody or vanilla-like scent, but this plant is mostly grown for its showy blooms. The balsam plant does not grow really big. It reaches about 30 inches in height and 8 inches in width. Its stems is hollow or for which some people use it as a straw. The leaves are light green with an oblong shape. The flower ascends along the stem. The first time you grow a balsam plant, direct sow seeds in the soil. Once you have them in your garden, they will reseed themselves easily. Giving seeds is the best way to share balsam with other gardeners. The flower of this plant is edible and is used in cake and cookie decorations like pansies. However, the balsam plant is also used in traditional medicine to heal skin inflammation and burns. Balsam flower turns into a fuzzy pod once spent. These pods are very touchy, thus the name touch me not. Exercise extreme finesse when collecting them to prevent them from exploding and spreading the seeds all over. For it has a short stem, balsam cannot be treated as a traditional cut flower. Instead, you can pick the camellia-like blooms and float them in a glass bowl and water for an accent piece. If you love the wild look of cottage gardens, balsam flower would be a great choice. It is a prolific bloomer and spreads easily to fill up space. It comes in different colors like pink, purple, red, white, and bicolor. Balsam plant is an annual to perennial plant with weak, succulent stems growing around 60 cm tall. The plant is harvested from the wild for local use as a food, medicine, dye, etc., and is widely cultivated as an ornamental plant in the tropics and warm temperate zones. Regular indigestions of large quantities of these plants can be dangerous due to their high mineral content. This report, which seems nonsensical, might refer to calcium oxalate. This mineral is found in capensis and so is probably also in other members of the genus. It can be harmful raw, but is destroyed by thoroughly cooking or dyeing the plant. People with a tendency to rheumatism, arthritis, gout, kidney stones, and hyperacidity should take a special caution if including this plant in their diet. Waste place in around villages, wet rather than open localities or as forest undergrowth at elevations from sea level up to 1,250 meters habitat. Originally from India and Myanmar, the plant is widely naturalized through the tropics, subtropics, and warmer areas of the temperate zone. Succeeds in any reasonably good soil, grows well in heavy clay soils, prefer a moist, well-drained humus-rich soil in a cold site, succeeds in sun or semi-shade, plant can flower all year round in warm climates. They have seed capsules that spring open forcibly as the seeds ripens to eject the seeds and considerable distance. They are common escape from cultivation, naturalizing in disturbed areas. It is classed as an invasive weed in many parts of the world. A polymorphic species, there are several name forms selected for their ornamental value. The seed capsules are sensitive to touch even before the seed is ripe, making seed collection difficult but fun. The plant is cathartic, diuretic, and emetic. It is used in the treatment of pains in the joints. The leaf juice is used as a treatment against warts. The crushed leaves are used as a poultice on wounds and skin inflammations. They are combined with salt and castor oil to make a poultice that is packed around finger affected by wet through. The wet flow disappears in a short time. The mix is also used to heal from finger and two nails. The flowers are cooling, mucilaginous, and tonic. They are useful, having a cooling effect when applied to burns and scalds. The juice of the flower is used to treat snake bites. The flowers and their alcoholic extract possess marked antibiotic activity against some pathogenic fungi and bacteria. The seeds is expectorant and has been used in the treatment of cancer. The powdered seeds are given to women during labor in order to provide strength. A decoction of the roots is drunk to treat irregular menses. The roots are sometimes crushed and used to poultice wounds, inflammations of the skin, and torn nails. A dye is obtained from the flowers and leaves. Reed flowers are most commonly used. The prepared juice has been used instead of henna for dyeing fingers and toenails red. The seeds contains 27% of Vessus oil, though the report does not mention if this oil is utilized for any purpose.